Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, my computer broke and I had to send it to the shop, and it's been a very long time. Again! So I'm not 1,000% sure what we did, but I know we finished the first day on the train. So let's go talk to Pennington and see if he's got a task for us on the second day. Also, do you guys see it? Look what I did! I don't have black bars anymore! I figured out how to put a picture there. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, not good, not good. If I don't find that thing, I'll be sacked for sure. Well, I'd say we found the story. Ah, my dear Luigi, your timing is impeccable. A new case has arisen. Now then, Mr. Businessman, please explain the facts to my assistant, Luigi. Okay, here's the deal. When I woke up this morning, my briefcase was gone. It contained all the contracts for our next deal, and even our new prototype, or even our new product prototype. If I don't recover it, I'll lose my job at the least. Now, calm yourself. The next part is vital, so tell Luigi very slowly. Of course. Our company's new product is nitro honey syrup. Used properly, it's an amazing product that can even raise the dead. But if it's mixed with the calcium from a seashell and a bit of gold, well then, the results are explosive. The resulting goo blast would immobilize everyone here in a sticky yet yummy shellac. If it's fallen into the wrong hands, well, I could lose more than my job. Let's examine these facts, shall we? Someone has stolen your briefcase. Though you definitely had it yesterday. And the train has not stopped at all in the intervening time. I have it! Rudimentary, my dear Luigi, rudimentary! The thief is still on the train. Aha! Luigi, have you spoken to the waitress and the lady in cabin 2? We have. They have both lost something on this train. The waitress lost shell earrings, and the lady Toodles lost a gold ring. Luigi, if the same person who stole those objects also has the nitro honey syrup, they could make this goo blast. They could carry out the threat in the note. So it is simple, Luigi. You must find that thief. We must apprehend the suspect before this dastardly plan is put into effect. Well, we have a task. Oh, not good. That's the same thing. There is but one of this is also the same thing. Well, let's talk to people. It's not like we have a time limit or anything. We don't actually have a time limit, but, you know, high stakes and all that. That's the businessman's room. He's not in there. I think we might have already talked to these guys. Yeah, I think we saw that already. Maybe the conductor has something to say to us. This is the baggage car, as I believe you all know. No passengers allowed. Really? I would have thought that he would have something to say about this situation. I guess maybe Mario doesn't want to panic him. We're taking care of it anyway. No need to get everybody all up in arms. Hello! It is a good feeling day, isn't it, friend of mine? Yes, a delicious day. I will make food so delicious it will make the day mad. Hoi. I love Shimi. Did you see that Zip Toad came to last night's dinner? But I really have to say, he's like way cuter on the big screen. Maybe they all are? Yep, that's it. You found the secret. They all are. It's not like real life comes with lighting and makeup and stuff. Anything in here? Not yet. I always get a little bit turned around in this section of the game because I already know what's going to happen, so I get mixed up and I go to the wrong places, or I go to the right places but in the wrong order. I wonder if our little ghost friend has anything new to say to us. I'm not sure I've ever checked, to be fair. Hello, good morning. Isn't the weather nice today? Days like today make me feel like I'm floating on air. He does have something new to say, because I don't remember if we've done this or not. That's Ghost T. He's pretty lighthearted for a ghost. But still, a ghost is a ghost. Yes, a ghost is a ghost. What are you getting at, Goombella? Do you have anything new to say today? Hey, morning, Mario. Have you been to the dining car yet today? I still can't believe I stole that pot of stew. It was like a bad chowdery nightmare. But thanks to that incident, the cook and I are pals now. Isn't life weird? Yeah, Are you sure it was like a nightmare? You've spoken well about it before. I guess he does feel bad about the whole thing. As he should, he caused quite a ruckus. The waitress had something new to say. Maybe Toodles does too. Well, hello there, you cute cuddly bear of a man. You're delightful, dear. Have you found my gold ring? Don't grow desperate now. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Well, I guess she's not obsessed with Zip Toad. I wonder what would distract her enough to stop talking about the gold ring. Maybe nothing. What do you have to say? Good morning to you, sir. Did you sleep well? We will be making a stop at Riverside Station today. You'll love it, I assure you. I assure you I will not. Excuse the voice, it is the height of allergy season. I'm fine. Doesn't even really hurt, but I have been coughing quite a bit. I believe this is where we need to be, correct. You got a vital paper. This looks like something very important and complicated. I know what to do next, but I do wonder if... No, never mind, sorry. I'm getting mixed up again. I know what to do. I was thinking of something else. I'm getting my sequence mixed up. I can see this part of the game being a little bit tricky to figure out for somebody who's never been through it before. I think what we have to do now is go show the paper to the businessman to confirm that it's actually his. It's not that hard, but I think I remember spending, maybe a few too many minutes on this as a kid. Ah! Have you stumbled upon any new clues? What if we say no? No clues? Unacceptable! In the absence of clues, one must get a clue. Ah, you actually have something new to say. They stopped doing that for a while. What is this paper, What sort of clue is this supposed to be? That's one of the contracts for my upcoming business deal. What? I mean, yes, just as I suspected. Luigi, where did you find this very important clue? Cabin 1, you say? Yes, Zip Toad's room, a place I have long suspected. Come to think of it, I do not believe I've seen him today. Then perhaps he is hiding somewhere on the train, always one step ahead. Very well, my dear Luigi, find that Zip Toad. Find him we shall. You know what you need to do you not, Luigi? Find that Zip Toad. He must be hiding somewhere on the train, so search absolutely everywhere. I suppose the way you're supposed to find that paper in Zip Toad's room originally is just by checking everywhere. Talking to people, looking in the rooms, and then figuring out... Well, maybe not even figuring out, just like going to go talk to Zip Toad and then he's not there. You can go back to Zip Toad's room. Nothing happens. What you have to do this time is go back into your room. Could this be another clue? This paper's just like that last one. The suspect must be in here somewhere. This took me a second to figure out as a kid, although I did eventually get it. This is, I think, why they give you that whole little side tangent with the ghost, because they want to have you figure out that you can hide in the rooms, and sometimes something happens. Zow, where'd you come from? You won't be catching me that easily, guy. Uh-huh. Youch! Not that easily, eh? I beg to differ. So this was our man all along, pretending to be Zip Toad, I see. And time has somehow passed all the way to evening. All the while pilfering things from others to aid your evil plan. Yes, this was all just as I had deduced. I knew all along you were a fake. Yes, a discolored nostril hair tipped me off. Not only that, but I knew that you were the one who threatened Luigi. Curses! I almost got away with it by getting off at Riverside Station, too. Yes, you played a daring and ingenious little game, my false friend. But the jig is up now, fiend, and the good people on this train are now safe. That is correct, sir. No one escapes from this improbably large brain. Well, yes, in any case. At least return what you have stolen, Fink. But you got a briefcase. A heavy briefcase with nitro honey syrup specks inside. You got a gold ring. The ring Toodles lost. It looks quite expensive. You got a shell earrings. Earrings lost by the waitress. They remind her of her ex. Ah! My precious briefcase. Is the nitro honey syrup safe? Now I know you have to say something if I say no, because we can't progress if we don't give it to you. Please, give it to me. Boring. The briefcase was returned. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank the stars it's safe. Now I won't get the sack. Or the sticky yummy, you know. Our rendezvous with disaster was diffused by my most rudimentary of deductions. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers. This train will soon make a brief scheduled stop at Riverside Station. Wonderful. Riverside Station is not my favorite place. It interrupts the action of the train, which some people probably like. It actually lets you get a little dungeon in. But I could definitely live without it. It is pretty, though, and I love this music. Hey, I think not, Slick. You think you can hold me? No way. Beldum would flip if I let that happen. Look who it is. This whole Zip-Toad thing was just a means to an end. It's me, suckers, Dupless. Beldum's plan to gooify Mario didn't exactly work, so I'll be cutting and running now. I'll leave the rest to Beldum. See ya, suckers. Looks like this guy's back, and he's working for the X-Nauts now. Or, at least we know he's working for Beldum. Here's the problem with Riverside Station. Something about it likes to crash the game. Something about a bounding box? I don't quite understand. But I'm going to be making a cut here so I can make a hard save and, make sure everything's going okay. So give me a second. Alright, I've saved, so at the very least we're not going to lose anything that we've already done. Where's that door? You're going to have to forgive me. There's going to be some slowdown. I might have a crash or two. We're just going to have to get through it together. Hold my hand, everybody, because here we go. Maybe it won't be so bad. So far, it's actually not bad at all. It's so super cool looking. I want to drive it right now. So Little Bub really likes trains, does he? Where does one buy a train? I think... Oh, there's that slowdown. Oh, boy. Oh, no. What do we do? Someone's lifted the drawbridge. The train can't leave the station like this. I saw a suspicious-looking shadowy person wearing a hat go into the station. He must have gone down to the bridge control room to flip the switch there. But that switch hasn't been used in so long, I don't know where the control room is. So, it's probably against protocol to ask a passenger to do this, but since you are the famous Mario and all, could you go find and throw that switch? Maybe? You just said it's against protocol. Oh, well, now what are we gonna do? Alright, alright. Really? That would be super! Well, here's the station key. You got a station key, the key that opens the entrance to the station. Oh, thank you so much. Ugh. I've been cooped up in there breathing stale air too long. I wanted to go out and take a walk so I can build up an appetite for dinner. Fair enough, I guess. Ah, my dear Luigi, our suspect was not only a fake Zip-Toad, he was some monstrous being in a white sheet, which was exactly as I suspected. Too bad he gave us the slip like that, though. He was rather a slippery sort. We could have questioned him about all of that Beldum business. Well, it's alright, you just told me everything I need to know. This is Riverside Station. We've stopped to refuel. There's a quaint drawbridge here from when pleasure boats cruised the canal. But it hasn't been used since the canal was dried up and turned to pasture. How's our health doing? Oh, we're doing fine. We may or may not get some weird lengths for episodes, because depending on how things are going in here, I'm not going to want to mess around with, saving and loading and stuff. So what I might do is just record it all the way through, and then cut things up if I need to. Or just have, a longer episode. We'll see. When I'm inside the station, things don't tend to be that bad. It's when I go outside that we start having problems. And I want to give myself the best chance possible at, having everything go kind of smoothly. I believe this is the last part in the game where I really am going to need to worry about, technical stuff. So that's good. I've been dreading this place for the entire Let's Play. In fact, I don't usually do, practice runs before I do a Let's Play, but I actually did do a run-through of this game, mostly to check to see if this part of the game was going to be playable. And it was. It's just, you know, you gotta work for it a little bit. Oh, I haven't been tattling any of the rooms! Ah! This guy has a Mr. Softener. And look at that! We've actually got enemies that we haven't seen in the pit. I suppose that's one thing you can appreciate about this place. It does have some unique enemies. Let's see here. This is a rough puff. Don't confuse them with dark puffs. Although I don't think the world would end if you did confuse them, but anyway. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. They swoop at you or charge themselves with electricity before unleashing lightning. Oh, and if you touch them while they're charged, you'll get a shock. Ah. So, what you can do is, if you have Zap Tap, you can actually hit them anyway. But since he's on the ground, I think it's going to be alright. We can just hit him with Koops after this. Also, I realized I probably need to adjust my badges a little bit. I think I might still have Bump Attack on. If I take that off, I can get Zap Tap on. Let's see what I can do with adjusting. Ah! That came out of nowhere. Oh, there's 3 of them, eh? Let's see. Yeah. I'll just do an Earth Tremor, and then Koops can take out the 2 on the bottom, and then I'll just take the other one out next turn. There'll be something I can do. Yeah, Riverside Station isn't my favorite place. Like I said, I don't like the music inside. The music outside in the actual, like, outside station part is great. But I don't like the music when you're in here. There really isn't a whole lot of music. It's a little too puzzly for my liking, which is saying a lot because it's not even that puzzly. I just hate puzzles. I get that they wanted to get some combat in here. They wanted to give you a chance to level up, but I could honestly just live without the combat. I was enjoying a nice, peaceful level with no fighting. But I bet other people have different opinions than that. People probably like the break. Alright, oh, we don't have Bump Attack on. Okay, let's evaluate. Super Appeal plus... Oh, I guess I need to show that off then. Defend plus P... What can I take off? I don't need Spike Shield in here. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get Zap Tap on. I didn't sell... Yeah, Zap Tap is right there. Zap Tap is only 3, and I already have 1 spare. Doesn't really look like I can do anything about it, though. Alright, let's take Spike Shield off. I just really have to remember to put it back on. And let's put Zap Tap on. There we go. Now, if we run into more Rough Puffs, I can jump on them. See, this right here, this is what I mean by it's a little too puzzly. It's a timing puzzle. It's really finicky. I got it first try there. I usually don't. This part is annoying. I don't like timing puzzles like this. I'm not very good at them for, you know, the reasons I'm not good at general platforming. And because it's all timing based, you can't try again immediately after you fail. I just don't like it. But we did it. That is much smoother than that room usually goes for me. Alright, tattle the room. This is the other side of the big clock. Lots of endlessly moving gears. A lonely clock, counting out the endless progression of hours heard by no one. Wow, that was awfully deep. That also makes me wonder if there's a different tattle for this side of the room. Nah, okay. Well, what would she have said out here, then? We're inside Riverside Station. This place has been out of use for a while, I think. I love those solitary light bulbs hanging from the ceiling. It's so shabby chic. Yeah, I can see people who would like the atmosphere of this place. It's not my thing. I don't really like these, like, run-down indoor building areas. But hey, I don't think it's a poorly designed area. It's just really not for me. Are we going back outside? Yep. Alright, this is the part that really starts to get rough. As long as we're in a battle, it should be okay. But I'm trying not to count my blessings too soon. Let's see here. These are poison Pokies. We saw these in the pit. This is supposed to be the first place you find them. If they attack you and they hit and you don't dodge... Whoa! I forgot how powerful Bobbery was. Okay, mental note. Bobbery's standard attack is doing 8 damage right now. Dang. What was I saying about poison Pokies? You know what? We can do better than that. There we go. Yeah, this is supposed to be the first place you see them, but because we were in the pit, we've already seen them. We already have the tattle. They're not giving us any XP. You know, the price you pay for going down there early. I don't have bump attack badge on. I am fairly sure that even if I put it on now, I don't think it would work. Because I'm pretty sure I had it on when I was going through the Heel Hall Key to try and like... Oh, really? To try and either find something or like find dialogue or whatever, and it wasn't working, so it's certainly not going to work here. When these guys bring a new Pokey into the field, it has full HP, not the HP of the one who brought it in, unlike the Forest Fuzzies, who clone themselves exactly. If we were still gaining experience from this, you could use this to grind experience, although it's not as easy as with the Forest Fuzzies, because the Forest Fuzzies do it all the time. These guys only do it once in a while. We got this nice Suspicious block here, which gives us a great item in the Thunder Rage. Alright, Goombella. We're on the outer stairs. A door at the bottom leads to an underground office. But listen, Mario, don't spend time worrying about posters that blow away in the wind. Let's just take in this killer sunset for a while before our next bad guy appointment. That was awfully specific, Goombella. Alright. Is it here? No, I think I missed it. Or maybe I haven't seen it yet. There it is. If we go down here... HP plus. Increase maximum HP by 5. I am of the opinion that even if you like using these, there's no reason to ever use more than one. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Well, we got that hint about posters blowing in the wind. Like I said, that awfully specific hint. So let's follow up on it. There are some enemies we didn't fight, and a couple items I think we might have missed, but we'll be back here later, so it really doesn't matter. We gotta come back the other way. Okay. This is the Riverside Station garbage dump. Talk about an annoying place to navigate. And it smells like rotting goom nuts. It's amazing how much people throw away. There should be a door to the underground office somewhere down here. Yeah, it really is amazing how much people throw away. I believe we need these guys, because I don't think we got the tattle down in the pit. If I'm remembering her. Oh! And put on Spark Shield! Alright, alright. Let's use an Earth Tremor, and then I'll put Spike Shield back on. This is why I don't like taking it off, because I always forget to put it back on. And I guess we did get the tattle. I must have gotten it at some point and I just forgot. I remember there being some enemy we couldn't tattle. I guess I must have gotten him at some point in the Pirate's Grotto. If you're wondering what the use of Koops is now that we have Bobbery, who basically does the same thing, Bobbery is better for single target attacks. Koops is better for... darn it. Didn't give me a chance to open up the menu. Koops is better for for multi-target attacks because his moves cost less FP. Bobbery's obviously good for a nuke, but he's very expensive. Also, and this makes me feel happy, his attacks take less time. Would love that power punch. Couldn't steal it because that guy was up in the air and I didn't have Spike Shield. Open the menu, thank you. Alright, I'm taking Defend plus P off. We're gonna put on Spike Shield. And let's just keep it like that for now. You'll see why. We have so much money. I wonder what... I guess, you know, in the end, I'll probably end up spending most of it on piantas. Alright, I always forget which way to go here. I'm gonna start by going right and down the hole. Yes! You got P up, D down. Boost Mario's attack by 1, but drop his defense by 1. Risk and reward. It's very good. I'm gonna put it on. I did not put this on at all as a kid. Okay, I think that's the right way. That's not the right way. Alright, well, we got the thing we needed. We got the badge. I'm not sure I'm gonna make you guys sit through all these, because this is just like a bunch of battles that we're gonna beat, and then I have to get back up to where I was. So I think I might just meet you guys back upstairs unless something crazy happens.